Ramanujan wrote, before going to Hardy, he wrote down all his results in 2 notebooks. And once he went to England in 1914, he got busy with some other mathematical work with Hardy. And then when he came back, he got busy with some other subject called Mach theta functions. So all these 2 notebooks were not published. The results in them were not published. It's only in the last 25 years that the 2 notebooks of Ramanujan have been fully analyzed. And then the work that he did on his deathbed in the last 1 year has also been analyzed. So these notebooks that he took before he went to England, this is the kind of thing that scholars are finding today. It contains about 3,000 claims. And Hardy at that time thought over 2/3 of them were old. What did it mean? Hardy did not think that they were not correct. He thought that Ramanujan was writing this result about continued fraction, this result about elliptic functions. So he thought that they were all ones which had been discovered in 19th century Europe. But now the scholars say more than 2/3 of Ramanujan's work in his notebooks were new at the time he wrote them. And this author, who has written 5 volumes on the notebooks of Ramanujan, he says hardly 4 to 5 results are wrong. So here is a man who in the age group, I think he is 27 when he leaves for England. In between his 20th and 25th year, he has written down these 3,000 results. And later on his deathbed, he is writing about 600 results. And in fact, there is a story that Littlewood tried to go and teach Ramanujan some modern mathematics, etc. The moment he would start saying something, Ramanujan would start writing down some results. So he would hardly listen to an exposition of new branch of mathematics without discovering to first make sure that these results are correct by your methods. My methods, I will communicate to you because I cannot write them down in a letter or a brief piece of paper like this. They are indeed based upon systematic work, and we will discuss that, and I am for publishing all the work of mine systematically. So this became an issue all through Ramanujan's life. Not only all through Ramanujan's life, in fact, in the next 100 years, we have not understood Ramanujan because we have been viewing him from a framework of mathematics where mathematics meant proof. So in terms of proofs, Ramanujan proved nothing. But in terms of results, he gave 4,000 results, which kept the mathematicians of the world busy the next 100 years to keep proving them. And if the proof was, if the idea of the proof is in the pudding, there was hardly a result that was wrong. And here is a man who says, I have a method. Now, what is the message of all this? I think if we have to really understand Ramanujan at some level, we should view at him, look at him from a different tradition, that proofs are important in mathematics, but they are not the be-all and end-all of mathematics. Mathematics neither begins with proofs nor ends with proofs.